Okay, just imagine this. A nice ribeye on the grill, a cocktail in your hand. Your favorite music is playing. You can hear your friends and your family kind of laughing. That sounds exactly like where I'd like to be right now. Well, maybe not right now.
That sounds amazing, but we also wish every time that we do things that it goes smoothly with no drama. So Captain Barrett Baker is back with some grilling safety tips.
Am I salivating?
I know! Doesn't that sound amazing?
Yeah, am I invited?
So good. But that's the thing is I think we get so wrapped up in like the throwing of the party and having our friends over that we kind of forget some of those really important rules of grilling safety.
Yeah.
Right. And unfortunately, I'm reminded of them quite often.
Right.
So July is the #1 month when it comes to grilling fires, but April, May, June, July, August, that entire bit, obviously why? The weather's fantastic and the kids are out of school. So it's a great family thing for people to get out and grill. What you were speaking about though, location is really the most important thing. So we talk about that with real estate, right? Location, location, location.
Right.
But I would second that notion. And so often we have to have a little bit of space around the grill. So when we come to these issues, if I have the grill against the wall right here and something bad happens, which we never know if it's going to happen or not, and then it catches the wall on fire. But if we have that grill in the middle of a 10-foot area, and something bad happens, now we're in great shape. So there's look, she looks surprised, the food is ruined, she doesn't know what's happening, everyone's panicking. When, again, location though, if something bad happens and it's away from everything and there's no combustibles around that grill, guess what? You call 911, we get there, and we normally can handle it. But if something like that happens and you get that grease flare up and it catches the house on fire, well, now obviously things have changed quite a bit and we're not really thinking about grilling, but safety.
Well, the one thing that he does have in this video that we're watching, and you also have on our table, is make sure that your utensils are kind of long enough to where there's a little bit of a buffer also between you and the grill.
Perfect. So location of the grill is first and foremost, but you know that prevents things from burning, but we want to prevent ourselves from burning as well. And so everyone's seen that when you get those grease flare-ups, if you have the long-handled utensils, now we're not putting our hand and our wrist directly over the flame. Because if you get that, juicy burger that's 73% meat and 27% fat, inevitably you're going to get that flare-up. So if we're reaching over and we have the long-handled brushes, again, we're taking ourselves out of harm's way. Depending on what I'm wearing, if this is my clothing and I reach over and I get the flare-up and loose lightweight clothing or loose clothing that's hanging over that, well, now this catches on fire as well. So what you're wearing is also very, very important. Don't wear something that's loose and can catch, because now, again, we're doing stop, drop, and roll rather than little grill flip. And that's what we want to focus on, is grill flipping safely.
Which I feel like is why you're modeling this nice fitted apron today.
Well, I certainly am.
And cautioning us all that, extremely hot is going on.
Honest and upfront. Honest and upfront, that's what I want to be. And of course, we are talking about grill temperatures.
Oh, right.
I don't know if you like it medium rare or medium whatever, but grill temperatures themselves, very important. One other thing, know what you're grilling with. And that sounds crazy, but we've got charcoal, we've got natural gas, we've got propane. And one of those things that, obviously propane, natural gas, they have a smell to them. If you think something's wrong with propane especially, spray that bottle beforehand with the soapy water. And if you have any leaks, that's going to show it, right? Propane is heavier than air. So if you turn on the propane and the basin is filling up with propane and it's not igniting, well, turn it off and let that air out a little bit, because what's the alternative? You keep throwing those matches in. Everyone's seen that technique, right? You see, and then all of a sudden, boom, all of that propane ignites at one time, and now all of a sudden we don't have our eyebrows as well. So
and we are not extremely hot.
Charcoal.
We've had those.
Save. I think we look better with them.
I definitely agree.
So.
Charcoal, don't spray the lighter fluid in the charcoal briquettes. If you already have a little bit of a flame, we've seen it on movies and everything else, but that's real, that if you spray it directly in there, the flame can come right up. So again, know a little bit about how you're grilling. The instruction manual. Guess what? They put all the warning signs in the first 2 pages for a reason, not in the back of the book.
Yeah.
So take 5 minutes if you have any questions and be familiar with how you're grilling, and that way you never have to meet us, even though we're great people.
See, and I feel like reading the instruction manual for our guys out there is kind of like asking for directions. They don't love doing it.
Not our
they
strong
think,
suit.
I know how to do this.
You don't say.
I don't need to read the manual. Read the manual, folks.
If you ever have something bad happen, you always will read it the second time. Sometimes that's too late. So again, protect your house, protect yourself. Those are the main things, because it's supposed to be a great thing. If something goes wrong, obviously call 911 as fast as you can. Have a hose, have a fire extinguisher. Those are also 2 other little tips that plan for something going wrong. And if that way, if something bad flares up, you can put it out quickly. Still call us to make sure that we can get there and make sure that it doesn't rekindle or flare up. But hamburgers, hot dogs, steaks, chicken, whatever it is, do it safely.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry right now.
Sorry, it's almost lunchtime. Maybe we'll fire up one in the back.
I was wondering if the microphone was picking up my stomach making noises because I really am so hungry.
That's mine.
Your
Sorry.
stomach. We're gonna grill something. And we're gonna do it safely. And for some more safety tips from Barrett and his team, you can go to fire.tucsonaz.com or caution extremely hot. No, just
Now don't go anywhere. The Morning Blend. We'll be right back.